Now, over time, I have developed, as many magicians do, a fondness less for the sleight of hand and more for what we call magic of the mind. It's really quite fascinating, and it also entails much less hauling around with heavy props to my shows. So I'd like to explore that with you today, if we could, just a little bit. Now, you said your name earlier, but would you mind repeating it for me? What is your name?
Sandy.
Sandy. I knew that. I'm reading your mind. Sandy, I would like
Did
to
you say somebody else's name?
No, you're in. You are part of the show now. I want you to think of somebody from your life, someone you haven't thought of in a long time.
Oh my God.
It could be a childhood friend. It could be a relative you haven't heard from in years. Have you got somebody in mind? Okay. Please take that piece of paper and print their name on that piece of paper, and then fold it back up. The only reason, Sandy, I'm asking you to write that name is because I want it to become.
Oh, I
have a pen.
Yeah, I took it table.
Note to self. I want that name to become firmly fixed in your mind, Sandy. Yeah, fold it back up, please. And I don't want you to change your mind later to try to make me look silly. So fold it all the way up, so it's in chords. Just like that. Okay, good. Now let's see. What about my friend from Abilene here? Would you be willing to help us? And you were?
Sure, April.
April, okay. So when you were growing up, April, did you have pets around the house?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recall a favorite pet?
Yes.
Think of that pet now.
Okay.
And write that pet's name on this piece of paper. Hey, listen, by the way, take the tip off the pen. Now, Sandy, would you please, before I come any closer, hold that folded up piece of paper to the light and confirm. We can't see your handwriting through there, can we?
No.
Okay. See, I don't want to touch that. So step it back down a little, please. Good. Now, this is kind of the awkward part, Sandy. I need you to stick your tongue out. No, just seal the envelope. I was kidding. That was for me. I enjoyed that. I got tremendous reaction when I spoke this down.
Okay, I can seal it.
And April, yeah, seal the envelope.
Oh.
And would you stuff your piece of paper in and seal it? Now, let's see. I need a third. Bev, I've tasted your cooking. So I know you are something of an artist in the kitchen. Are you artistic in other ways?
Not really.
Are you willing to try to be artistic today? Think of any object in the world. It could be something you might find in your kitchen. It could be something you would have found in your bedroom when you were a kid. But make it something you'd be able to sketch and we would recognize it. Okay? Have you got something in mind? Okay. I want you to focus on that object and keep focusing on it. I plan to do the same thing. I will bring you a piece of paper and I will ask you to sketch out your object on there. And then you will fold it up just like this and you will stuff it back down into your envelope. Do you understand your instructions?
Instructions?
And you have a pen? Good. You are ready. Jamie, I'm going to need your help, if you please. Would you please, and I didn't tell you this was going to happen, so you are objective. Would you please gather up those envelopes, and once you've done so, you please just wait for me. Okay?
Do it now?
Yeah, do it now, please. Give me those 3 envelopes. Just hold them together. Seal them up. Hand them to Jamie. And then Jamie will be right here. Okay. And Sandy, would you join me, please? Come on up. Give it up for Sandy.
Give it up for Sandy.
Now, Sandy, you are thinking of a person.
Yep.
You are focused on their name. I would like for you to imagine that they are projected here in front of us on a big movie screen that's out in front of us. Can you see that name out there? Their face and their name is beneath their face in big letters. It's like the credits from Gone with the Wind.
Got it?
You got it? Your job, Sandy, is to focus on that name. Ignore me. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to ask you some questions.
I keep thinking it's...
Don't respond.
Oh, don't respond?
Don't respond.
Oh,
You'll be astonished to find, though, that even though you aren't communicating with me verbally, you are actually giving off hundreds of very subtle clues as to what might be going on inside your mind. And for those people who have learned how to focus on those clues, the results can seem almost telepathic. So, Sandy, the first question, of course, is, are we looking at a word?
Oh, I'm not supposed to answer.
You're not supposed to answer me. Okay, so that was a little bit of a test. Thank you, though. That helps, though. We are talking about a girl. We got that far. All right.
Okay.
Don't respond.
Okay.
We're just going to play with some of the letters in the alphabet. Let's say B. B or C. B, C, B, C, D, E. There are a lot of letters that end with the E sound. B, C, D, E, G. Oh. That was interesting.
Keep it straight. Sandy.
How about P, T, V? P, T, V, E, C, B. All right. We're making some headway here. Now, how about the vowels, Sandy? What if we just play around with A, E, I, O, U, A, E, A, I, O, I, okay, there we go. Now, there is a big bunch of letters in the middle of the alphabet that we usually sort of say as one thing. Like L, N, O, P, L, N, O, P, L, N, O, P, Q, R. Okay. I think we're getting pretty close. Sandy, you know, Maresy Dotes and Dozy Dotes and little lambs, you have no idea of how much you're communicating with me. Little lambs eat. All right, Sandy, would you hold this against your heart so that I can't see it and you can't see it? Let's see, where is, what's the name? Okay, good. Now, when we asked you to think of someone from your past, you went back into your past and you thought of somebody named Geraldine. Geraldine. Is that like Aunt Geraldine or is that? I'm sorry? Friend Geraldine. Would you please take a look at what I was able to discern and show them? Didn't she do great? Now, April,
You did good.
why don't you join us, that person? Come on up here, you know the rules. Your job is to focus on that pet's name. You can see the pet's face, you can see the pet's name. Ignore me.
Okay.
Well, first of all, we're talking about a dog.
No.
Okay, so you're supposed to ignore me. You're focused on the name. You're ignoring me. But it's a dog, that's helpful. Okay. Let's go with B, C, D, B, C, D, E, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. Oh, okay. Just a little bit. Let's try this one. It's A, E, I, O, U, I, N, O, U. Tightening up, April. All right. So that's okay. You're trying to keep me from... Let's try those middle letters. L, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, S, T, U, S, T. Okay. Thank you. You know, April, what does it mean? If the chief good and measure of his time, measure of his time, measure of his time is to feed and sleep a beast no more. Okay. Hold that against your heart so that we can't see it. The Shakespeare helped.
Smell your magic marker.
So we asked you to think of, okay. You said it was a dog.
It was.
Okay, so we asked you to write down the name of your favorite pet. It was a dog named Tim. Was Tim the last dog? Well, give it up for her. Wasn't she something? Wasn't she something? You know what? We're not going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to take this in a different direction. Thank you. Give it up for Jamie. Try this a little bit differently.
Okay.
I have found it's best to give that a second or two to sink in.
It takes longer than a second or two.
Are we good? We all back?
I don't know how you did that.
Well, I'm not all going to clear myself, to be honest.
So some people you can read better than other people?
Magicians don't take questions right in the middle of their tasks. I want to tell you now about a type of magician that was very popular. You seem genuinely concerned. You're furrowed. We're having fun. I want to tell you about a type of magician that was very popular in the late 1800s, early 1900s. They went around the country putting on shows in which they claimed to be able to see visions of future events, of objects which lie just beyond the range of the five ordinary senses, of people who had passed into the afterlife. They called themselves spiritualists, and they referred to that special, strange gift as second sight. Now, the spiritualists were magicians. They used the same methods we all do. But they didn't sell themselves that way. They tapped into a deep hunger on the part of their audiences for some level of certainty in the face of the greatest mystery any of us will ever encounter: death. Today, I'd like to give you a sense of what you might have experienced if you had witnessed a spiritualist exhibition.
Your turn.
Concentrating on an object.
Yes, I have.
Focus on that object, please. Actually, would you take a step about that way? One step right there. Because I'm going to be here, otherwise we'll be off center. I want you to focus on that object. Form a vivid mental image of that object. So vivid, in fact, you can almost see it hanging here in front of us. It's just sort of turning on a rope here in front of us, okay? In a second, I'm going to ask you, when we say go, and I would like for you to try to sketch that object. You will turn so that I can't see what you're drawing. And this time you'll draw it big so that they'll all be able to see it in a minute when you show them. Don't start yet. I will be over here. And my goal is to try to share this vision with you. Do you understand the instructions? See if working together we can attain something like second sight. So, Bev?
This is funny. I know.
Can you imagine a world in which we really could share visions like this? I mean, imagine all the misunderstandings that didn't have to happen, all the suffering that could have been avoided. Bev, are you done?
Almost. My little one looks better.
Well, when you're done, hold it up against your heart so we can't see it, please, and turn and face the audience. Are you done now? Okay. Well, let's think about this. You could have chosen any object, which is a pretty broad scope. But if you had chosen, say, a baseball bat, and I drew a straight line, I mean, that would be a coincidence, right? It wouldn't want to prove much, would it? You didn't draw a baseball bat, did you, Beth?
No.
Did you show everyone what you did draw?
No.
Let's see. Yeah.
You can't tell it's it's a globe.
Yeah.
Very nice. You did a really good job.
There can be no mistake when we have experienced second.
Oh, come on.
Wonderfully.
It's unbelievable.
That is
And
wild.
that's